We should lead by example. Let us look at a segment of the society. We can start showing this love. So we sat down and we chose the students, the exit students, since we know that that is they are in the first line of opening up. They've been asked to return to school. And when you ask them to return to school, they will go to school, come back home. Will your child come back home and want to embrace you? You say, go away. And from the records, from the knowledge we've had, the World Health Organization said, children are asymptomatic. That means they can convey, but they will not show the symptom. So that was how we decided that let us start the battle by showing love to our children, especially those that are in the exit class. We have a 3-in-1 gear to fight the pandemic: the nose mask, the face shield, and the hand sanitizer. Now, the way we designed this thing is for it to protect our face, to protect our nose, and also a pocket-sized sanitizer. Remove it out one by one. So that to protect all this. And we all know sanitizer is so important. We can't be carrying a big bottle of sanitizer in our bag. So we now designed a pocket-sized sanitizer that if you cannot forget your mobile phone, definitely you won't forget this. Now, this product we are presenting to you is approved by NAFDAC. It went through all the approving stage before we are able to come to the public. So the pocket-sized sanitizer, a child, no matter how urgent it is, how small the pocket is, you'll be able to put this one in his pocket. So that wherever he or she is, even if he comes to school, the school might not be having the sanitizer well spread out and so on. So that every of the students will have this with him or her, and at any point in time, you sanitize yourself without being told. This is not just meant for kids alone, even for adults. Now, again, we have the nose mask. This is a 100% based nose mask, also approved by NAFDAC, produced under very hygienic environment there. Again, we now have the face shield. Now, if we notice, when you go outside, you see many people selling this thing in the traffic. We all know that this is wrong. It's not protected, it's not encasing, it's not packaged and so on, and everybody uses it. But we don't have anybody to blame because there is no option. When it is to prevent your life, you will even go to your enemy so that you can stay alive. So that is not the time to look at it. But now that we have produced it according to the World Health Standard Organization, we're presenting this to you so that you will all see it and the children will use it very well. The difference there majorly is this. For the medical face shield, it ought not to be porous. But if you see the goggle they use there, you could see it's so porous. It's so porous there. This thing, somebody could sneeze, it will go up. Because we've been told now that this pandemic, the COVID-19, is also airborne. But this will protect you. It won't allow anything to escape, neither will it allow anything to come in, and even the cough too. Now, this is not porous. It does not allow anything to come in, or even if she sneezes, it won't go out. And now it also protects her by the side here, and also here is well curved. So that is the standard which is being used globally. So this period is not the period we think of fancy, we want to look good. It's a period to stay alive. So we went quickly into the research, and by God's grace, we were able to come out with a world standard face shield, nose mask, and 70% alcohol-based sanitizer. So we're launching it by presenting this to the schools in FCT, and we want other organizations too to emulate what we have done. Because this is not a fight for the government can only create policy and aware what we should do, what we should not do, how we should go. So we also believe that other organizations will take cue from us. Look for any group in the society that you feel that, yes, they are vulnerable. Let us help them there. This is not a period where we keep money in the bank, we hide money somewhere and so on. This is a period where we all have to join together and save humanity. You could see what happened in the most developed world, where people are dying by thousands. Even in our poultry here, you can't get your chicken to die like that, talk less of human being. So the earlier we all come together to save ourselves, the better. This is not the period, because COVID-19 does not know if you're a Christian, if you're a Muslim. It does not know if you are rich, if you are poor. It does not know your gender, does not know your social status or your ranking and so on. So that is why we have to jointly fight together and make sure we flatten the curve together and let the existence of humanity continues. So I'll say thank you very much for your presence once more, and I believe you will also help us take this message to the schools, help us tell our children too we love them, and for the teachers too. I will say thank you for doing a wonderful job.
KAS consult, the representative of the board, on behalf of ANCOPS FCT, let me start by appreciating the national president of ANCOPS, Principal Anselm Izogu, who has intervened on this issue of COVID-19 materials to be given to FCT ANCOPS. We really want to appreciate the organizations. You have done the best you could. Like you have said, the government cannot do it alone. Definitely, other organizations have to complement the effort of the government. Based on this item being given to FCT ANCOPS, we are assuring you that it will go to all our schools. And before then, like I said, FCT is doing the best in terms of taking the measures of COVID-19 pandemic on our schools. And by this gesture given to FCTs again, I think it's a very big applause to FCT. So I want to thank you very much on these presentations. And we are urging other organizations to emulate your organizations by coming in to provide more of this to us. Thank you very much for these presentations.